Bismillah, salatu wassalam ala Rasulillah. Here we are, brothers and sisters. So today is the day of Arafah. Inshallah, we are not going to take a long time today because for the let me see, everything's working. Let me check. Okay, everything should be in place, inshallah. Everything should be in place. Yeah. Bismillah. So, like I was saying, inshallah, alhamdulillah, today is Arafah, so we should increase our dua. We have to make a lot of dua, a lot of act of supplication. So because of that, inshallah, we are not going to take long on this lesson, inshallah. And because also the title is saying this is the fruit of our effort, so the lesson is going to be easy. Okay, so we are going to let it go, let it fluid. Okay, so not going to stop much. Inshallah, I think within 1 hour we could be finished, or maybe less also. And so to leave you, Bismillah.
Oh, what kind of a verb will you use? Darabat. Fatimatu, and what will happen to bin Taha? Bin Taha. Brothers and sisters, in one of my classes, I had Sister Fatima, and she was very unhappy. She strongly protested. She said, Brother Asif, change this sentence. I cannot stand this sentence in the book. It's not nice that Fatima hit her daughter with a stick. Change it. I said, okay, Sister Fatima, let us say, Ma darabat. Are you with me? Write down. Ma, in order to respect Sister Fatima, Ma darabat Fatimatu bintaha bilasa. What will be the translation? Ma darabat?
Okay, adding ma is going to be a negation. So Fatima she didn't hit her daughter with a stick.
Fatima did not hit her daughter with okay. I can never forget this, I saw the seriousness on her face. She was very upset. She said, how can Fatima hit her daughter with a stick? No way. Number 3. What is number 3, brothers and sisters? Halwa puri. You know it. Huh? See, all the things that we did about file.
Yeah.
Now Dr. Abdurrahim is explaining us, and you will be able to understand very beautifully.
Inshallah.
Okay, Zahaba, into bracket. What is Zahaba equal to? Fi'l. And where is the file? Damirun, Mustatirun. Got the idea, brother? Do we know this?
No.
Of course.
Damir. What's Damir? Damir is the pronoun is mustatir. Okay, the pronoun showing our file is mustatir. Fa'il. Okay, and damirun mustatir. This damir is the equivalent of the fa'il. Okay, fa'il. So here fi'il plus the damir that we don't see it here is mustatir. It's equal to our fa'il. Okay. Now, then here we have dhahaba the dhahabu. So here we have dhahab. Okay, dhahab is our fi'l. Then waw is our is our fa'il. Okay, this waw is our fa'il. Let's say, let's call it the damir, or the sign that showing us the damir. Okay, this waw is the sign that is showing us, look, the damir is plural. Okay, dhahabu. Obviously we have dhahabat, we have dhahaba is our file, and tautanisi is we don't have to say that tautanisi is our file. It's a mistake. Okay, here you have it, tautanisi. Then damir mustatir. Okay, we already done.
Know it. Huh?
We already know it. Okay.
Zahabu. Where's the fi'al?
Zahab.
Where is the fi'al? Fi'al. Zahaba. Put waw there also.
No.
Put waw, zahabu. See, vowel sign has not been given, but put vowel sign there. Brother, put the vowel sign on the first, zahaba. And on the next one, you will write down
Dhamma.
zahabu with dhamma.
No.
Okay? Fi'al. And waw is the fa'il. Are you with me, brother?
No.
You will write down like this.
It's not.
No.
We shouldn't have any.
Where is the fi'al? It is dhahabu. Why we say bu? Because of waw.
No.
Dhahabu. Okay, fine. Now, what is the next one? Zahabat.
Zahabat.
Where is the verb?
Zahaba.
Zahaba. Put properly zahaba on it. Okay. And what is ta?
Tautanisi.
Alamatu ta'anisi. What is the alamatu ta'anisi means? The sign of femininity.
Okay.
Alamatu means sign.
Alamatu. Okay, alamatu. Alama, obviously we have alamatu mudaria. This is alamatu tanisi, the sign of tanisi, or the sign of feminine.
Where is the file?
Mustatir.
Amirun mustatirun. Very good. Zahabna. Father, where is the fi'al?
Zahab.
Zahab with sukun. Write down with sukun, so that you know the verb is now has a lam kalima has a sukun. In zahabu, lam kalima had a dhamma. In the rest of them, we had lam kalima with fatha.
No.
And now the lam kalima has a sukun. Okay? We are going to learn more about this in detail at the end of book 2.
Inshallah.
Okay? Zahabna, verb is zahab. And where is the file?
No.
Noon. You got the idea, brothers and sisters? No. Zahabta, where is the fi'al? Zahab. And where is the file?
Ta.
Zahabtum. Now here, as I had told you before, brothers and sisters, for the sake of simplicity, we say tum is our file, for the sake of simplicity.
No.
But when we go in detail, the file is tu. And what does this mean?
Alamatul.
Alamatul jama. It makes more sense.
Plural.
But I didn't want to tell you all this in the beginning.
Inshallah.
It would have confused you. Too many things coming together
No.
would have caused indigestion. But now we can understand. But I will still tell you, for the sake of simplicity, you can still say tum is the file. But then, truly speaking, the file is tu. And the meme is
Alamatul jama.
alamatul jama.
Okay. So here it is the breakdown of zahabtum. So yeah, obviously the zahab is our fail. Then this two here is our fa'il, and then this meme at the end is alamatul jama. So the sign of plural. Now let's say it like this. This is the real breakdown of zahabtum. Then we have, but yeah, we are now progressing. So we know that tum is not the file, but the file is only tum, and the meme is the alamatul jam'a. So let's write it. Let's write the breakdown. So we have this our field. Then you have the 2 is our file. Then you have meme, that is our alamatu. Al-Jama. Okay, alamatul jama. And alamatul jama, if you see, is a mudaf ilayh. No.
Sign of Jama. Fine. Zahabti, you know where the fi'al is and where the file is.
No.
Can you imagine? We started doing this in book 1, lesson number 4. And we prepared ourselves. And now it is coming in front of us and we can very well appreciate and understand.
No.
In just one reading, we know everything.
No.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah for that.
Brothers and sisters, Zahabtunna. There is the verb Zahab with sukoon. What is tu is your real file.
No.
And what is noon? Alamatu jama.
Okay.
But I again tell you for simplicity, just let us say tunna is fine.
But let's write also, because now, like I was saying, we know, like how you say it's like, is from book 1, lesson 4 that we are doing this file. So we are okay. We shouldn't have problem. Now let's go a step ahead and see the real breakdown of things, how they are on zahabtum and zahabtunna. Okay. So yeah, zahab, zahab, with schoon, that is our field. Then plus 2, that is our file. And then na is our alamatul mudariya, alamatul jam'i. Bismillah.
Zahabtu, there is the fi'al. Zahab with sukoon. Lam kalima, sukoon. Third radical, sukoon, fi'al. And tu is your file.
No.
Zahabna, fi'al is zahab. Where is the file?
No.
Na. Of course we understand. The only thing missing is the duals. 4 duals. Don't worry about it. Because it is coming later on in the lesson.
Inshallah.
Ayyin file. Specify the file. Ayyin fa'ila fima yali. And what follows. No, but this is not even a jalebi. This is half of a jalebi. Okay. Ready, everybody? Kharashtu. Where is the file?
2.
File.
2.
Tu. Jalasna. Where is the file?
Na.
Samiyati. Where is the file?
T.
Sharibtunna.
Tu.
Tunna.
Tunna,
Or tu.
okay.
Whatever say.
Yeah, you can say
Dakhalu. Where is the file?
Wow.
Wow. Hafizna.
Na.
Noon. Hafizna. Noon. Akhaltum.
Tu
Tum.
or 2.
Fataha. Where is the file?
Mustatir.
Mustatir. Fahimtunna.
Tunna or 2.
Katabta.
Ta.
Kasalat.
Ta.
Mustatir.
Mustatir.
MashaAllah. La'ibu.
واو
Wow. Dakhala.
مستتر
Darabat.
مستتر
MashaAllah. Minad damairi muttasilati. What is the
You see,
muttasilati means?
we let it flow, okay? We let it flow.
Attached. 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 Write down the word attached there. Min harf jar, damairi.
Yeah, obviously, ضمير متصل متصل is there attached, and منفصل is the detached pronoun.
Muttasilati. What is the muttasilati means? Attached. 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 Write down the word attached there.
Yeah.
Min harf jar, damairi. Damairi is your ism majroor. And what is muttasilati? Naat. Al-muttasilati naat. Brother, damir is singular. What is plural?
Wait, sorry.
Damairi is your ism. What is the muttasilati means? Attached. Attached.
What did you
Attached. Write down the word attached there. Min harf jar, damairi. Damairi is your ism majroor. And what is muttasilati?
Okay, it's not. No. Obviously, we have حرف jar, then اسم مجرور. Okay, because whenever we have an حرف jar, we should have the noun going in the مجرور case. So الدمائر من الدمائر, and المتصلة is obviously not for الدمائر. You see, it's following in everything with definiteness. It is in the definite case, like the الدمائر. It's also in the majrur. Okay, one here will say, okay, what is in it's look like it's feminine here. متصل. Why it is not متصلي? Maybe because this is how now it is written. متصلة, متصل. Or maybe الضمائر itself is feminine, so but it's not indicate with تاء مربوطة. والله أعلم. But if it's not, that's mean that is following al-damair, and so maybe damair is feminine.
Al-muttasilati naat. Brother, damir is singular. What is plural? Damair. Why is this ta marbuta here in the naat? Kullu jama muannas. Because of kullu jama muannas.
Okay. Damair is plural, and that's why. Okay, kullu jama muannas. That's true. My shortcoming. Okay. Damir is the singular, and damair is the plural. And obviously, if it's the plural, when it's addressing the plural, muttasilati. Kullu jama muannas.
Very good. Now, brothers and sisters, I want to emphasize something here. I hope you will remember.
Inshallah.
And you won't forget. But if you forget, I'll be repeating it many times, inshallah, during our sessions.
Wait, let me write this thing. Hello.
In the halat of rafa, when
Hello, my friend.
when the
How you doing?
noun is marfu, And as we know, fa'il is always marfu.
No.
Are you with me? Fa'il is always marfu. Okay? So, all these damair, when they are coming with fa'il, what are they? Alif, musanna, vav, ta, tumatum, ti, tumatunna, tuna. These are all fa'ils, but they are damir. So, what are they? Are they mansoob, majroor, marfu?
Marfu.
Marfu. Remember, they are marfu.
No.
Now we understand, as we do in the morning, huwa, huma, hum, hiya, humma, hunna. They are also marfu.
No.
So there are two kinds of marfu pronouns. Are you with me?
Mm-hmm.
How many kinds of? Two kinds of. Two kinds of pronouns which are marfu. How we differentiate them? One is munfasil and one is muttasil.
Muttasil.
Remember this, brother. So huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, all of them are marfu, but they are
Munfasil.
munfasil. They are you with me?
No.
They are detached. And where are the
Attached pronoun.
muttasil damair, which are marfu?
When obviously. Okay.
Say some manners, what did you say? Where are the marfu damair, which are muttasil?
Because obviously we learned that subhanallah, that's a nice question, because obviously we say that whenever the attached pronoun came, it's always when we have it in the genitive case or in the accusative case, majrur or mansub.
No, you missed the boat. Those are either mansub
Yeah,
or
majrur.
majroor.
Yeah,
Remember?
yeah.
Those form hu, huma, hum, ha, huma, hunna, ka, kuma, kum.
Yeah.
Either they are damair, they are muttasil, but either they are majroor
or mansub.
or they are
Mansub.
mansub.
Yeah.
But I am talking about muttasil damair, which are marfu.
Maybe when we have the no, when the pronoun is attached to the field, we have the object of a verb. We have mafulu bihi. La wala.
Where are they? They are there in the verb. What are they?
Oh, that.
You know, where are they? It is alaf musanna. Are you with me?
No.
And waw. Let's do zahaba. Zahaba, where is the file?
Zahaba.
Zahaba, where is the file?
Zahaba.
What is this alif? It is a damir.
No.
Is it munfasil, muttasil?
Oh, thank you for the
Muttasil. So if
subscription.
somebody asks you which is
Following.
the muttasil damir, which is marfu, what did I say?
Marfu.
Muttasil damir, which is marfu, and that is with the verb in the form of alif, vav, ta, tuma, tum, ti, tuma, tunna, tu, na. Are you with me?
Okay, so this here we have dhahaba. Okay, then dhahabu, then the waw is our damir, because if you look at here, it say damir mustatir, so the damir is hidden. But then here we have dhahabu, where is our fa'il, the waw. So this waw is our damir. Okay, this damir is the damir muttasil. Okay, it's the damir muttasil. That is our fa'il. That is also our fa'il. Then obviously here dhahabat is mustatir. Then dhahabna, this nunun is our damir's pronoun. That's attached, so it's marfu. And then dhahabta, this ta, dhahabtum, these two, and T. And obviously for the dual we have also alif. Zabtuma, something like this.
With the verb in the form of alif, waw, ta.
Obviously alif because we have zahabtuma, the dual, and zahabtu, this wow,
Tuma, tum, ti,
na,
tuma,
tum,
tunna,
ti,
tu,
na.
na. Are you with me?
No.
All of them are marfu, but they are muttasil.
No.
So now you know the marfu damir. What did I say? Marfu damir. It comes in two forms. Form number one,
No.
munfasil. What are they?
Munfasil.
Huwa, huma, hum. All of them. And they are either muttasil. Who are they?
Muntasil.
Alif, waw, ta, tuma, tum, noon, niswa. All of them. So will you be able to remember this?
No.
I ask you a question. Tell me the two forms of damair which are marfu. What will be your answer? One form is munfasil. And then you describe. And then you will describe other form which is muttasil. And which is that form? Alif, waw, noon, niswa, ta, tumatum, ti, tumatunna, tuna. These are damair marfu. Are you with me? Either they are muttasil or they are munfasil. No, this is advanced, brother. We could not do this in the earlier stage. But right now you are ready for it. And this will come again in book 3 in detail. But you will know it. It's very easy. Do not confuse this form of ta, tumatum with hu, huma, hum, ha, huma, hunna, ka, kuma, kum, ki, kuma, kunna. Do not confuse them. Because those are either majroor form or mansoof form. When you put them with inna and akhwatu inna, they are mansoof form. And when they come with the verb, they are also man fatah al baba. What will you say? Ana fatah.
No.
Tu. And then who? Are you with me? So tu is damir. What kind of a damir is this? Marfu.
Marfu.
Why marfu? It is a file.
Yes.
And what kind of a damir is who?
Obviously, it's muntasir, but it's not in the marfu case, it's in the majrur case. So we have ana fatahtuhu, ana fatahtuhu. So fatahtu. This the two is the damir muntasir in the marfu case, and this hu fatahtuhu, the hu is also the damir muntasir, but in the majrur case.
It's mansub.
No, sorry, in the mansub case.
Are you with me? It is mafulun bihi. This is what you should understand. Just keep this in mind. Ana.
No, I'm originally from Ghana, but I grew up in Italy. Are you from Senegal? Where are you from?
Fatahtuhu. Hal fatahtuhu? Did you open it? Hal fatahti he?
No.
Did you open it?
Open it, no.
Are you with me, brother?
So the it here is referring to the object of the verb. So it's the mafulu bihi.
So remember those two are separate. Do not get confused. I will be repeating it later on, inshallah. But I'm sure you will understand and you will not forget this. Fine, brothers and sisters. Min damair muttasilati ata'u, the ta. Are you with me? The ta. Where is the ta, brother?
Zahabta.
Zahabta,
Zahabti.
ti, tu, tum, Tunna. These are all ta. Are you with me?
No.
Are they marfu or mansub? Marfu. Why? They are file. They are file. Very good. Wow kama fi dhahabu. Where is the file?
Wow.
Wow. Is it marfu?
Yeah.
Is it muttasil munfasil?
Muntasil.
Muttasil. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Noon kama fi dhahabna. Are you with me? What is this noon here?
Oh, Croatia. MashaAllah. It's a nice place, Croatia. MashaAllah. A friend of mine was in Croatia, if I was not mistaken. Adrian. Today you thought we're close. Senegal and Ghana is not quite far, but today you didn't get it right.
It is a marfu, it is a damir, and it is a file. Why it is marfu? Because it is a file. Fine. Na kama fi zahabna. What is na? That is your damir, which means we. Are you with me? So this is a damir. Is it muttasil or munfasil? Muttasil. It is attached.
No.
Now, what kind of a damir is this? Is it mansub or marfu?
Do you know
Why?
Arabic? Do you know
It's a
Arabic?
file. That's all we need to know and need to remember. Huh?
No.
This will help you throughout your study and throughout your life. It will help you to understand, inshallah. Brothers and sisters, this kind of understanding is so vital, so very vital in order to understand Quran beautifully. Most of the people whose mother tongue is Arabic, they don't understand this. And the similar case is with us. We speak English, but we don't know the grammar. You know? So, and the problem
I
with
speak
our
Italian, I don't know the
brothers
grammar.
from Middle East is
That's
that
true.
their language has been ruined by they are using more colloquial, tongue than fusha. They have been kept away. Somebody has kept them away from the language of the Quran. I mean, in everyday life, they don't use the language of the Quran. And it used to be like that. But
They are Arab Christian also. They are Arab Christian also. So the Arabic is like when you want to learn English. Arabic is like a language. So whenever you want to learn it, here I am trying to learn it together with whoever want to learn it, inshallah.
1,000 years, Arabic was the language of education.
Yeah.
Even the Europeans, when they came to Middle East to study, they had to learn
Arabic.
Just like people who go to West to learn,
English.
they have to learn English.
Yeah.
But for 1,000 years, everybody had to learn Arabic in order to learn more, do higher studies.
In those times, the scientific research, they were all written in Arabic. So, and obviously nowadays is if you want your research to be known, you have to write it in English. But in those times, it was the Arabic, the cultural or the scientific language.
So unfortunately, I call colloquial language a polluted Arabic. Would you like to drink polluted water?
No.
So this language has been polluted. But inshallah, someday Muslims will, inshallah, all speak Fusha. I don't know whether I told you or not. You know Sheikh Gulsher from Guyana.
There were
You have
a lot of discovery were made by we won't say Arabic people, but we will say Muslims. We will say Muslims because the religion of Islam is not only for Arab, but it's for all mankind. So we will say that many many science were Muslims in those days, and that's why whoever wanted to learn about science, he need to learn the language of Arabic because they were all Muslim, and obviously the language they were written it was in Arabic.
CDs, you can hear his voice if you have the CDs. You know, Sheikh Kulsher was a brilliant scholar. I had the honor of meeting him and talking to him many times. You know, he was a real pioneer in Guyana. He spent I don't know how many years. He went to Middle East in 1969. He went to Mecca and Medina and then studied. And he also married a lady from there. And in his home, everybody speaks Arabic. You know? And he did a lot to spread Arabic. You know? And he used to tell me, Brother Asif, I have a dream. Huh? These are his words. I have a dream. You know, no matter whatever be your mother tongue. Be your mother tongue English, Urdu, Bengali, Somali, Farsi.
Yeah, not only. There's also medicine, a lot of things. Medicines, the soap that we are using nowadays that is very common. It was invented by the Muslim, and they were in the crusade when the Christians, or let's say the Europeans, came to Constantinople. Okay, not Constantinople. Yeah, the Muslim, they say that the European were stinking because they didn't use the soap, and the soap was an invention from the Muslims. And we have medicines, we have a lot of things. The camera also. Camera was it's not the camera that we have nowadays, but the starting of the idea of bringing a camera, of creating a camera, was also something initiated by a Muslim. A lot of things.
Punjabi, Soheli, or Chinese, whatever your language be, or Russian, that's fine, he said. But as a Muslim, your second language should be Arabic. So that when Muslim meets Muslim from different countries, they can communicate. And he said, this is my dream, you know. I was really touched by his thoughts. I say, Ya Allah, make it happen one day. Because it will unite all the Muslims then. Okay, inshallah. Brothers and sisters, the last one. Aina Hamidun. Brother, what did I say? Lesson number 4, book 1. Are you with me? Lesson number 4, book 1.
Till this day you are saying, I don't know. I never meet a French guy, so I can't say. That was nice. But nowadays, now the 10%, the 10% of the population of the French population is Muslim. So they're Muslim because obviously because of the colonization. So it bring the people to French because obviously they destroy their own country. So yeah, but let's hope for a greater future for them also. I think maybe the Muslim population that they are there, they bring the soul to them also. Allahu Alam, maybe. I think you have a bad experience with French people.
I had told you at that time, kharaja is a complete sentence. Now we analyze. Kharaja, fi'al, al-fa'il, mustatir. Got the idea? Aina aminatu kharajat. Okay, analyze it now. Kharaja fi'al, alamatu ta'anisi, ta is ta'anisi, and where is the file? Al-mustatir. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Lesson number 9. Ad-darfu tasiyu. Brothers and sisters, maybe we should recharge our batteries. Huh? Let us have a break. And then we will, inshallah, continue with this very interesting lesson. Everything is from before, combined together. Okay, brother, let's go for tea.
We say that we are all born Muslims. We say that we are all born Muslim because the fitra is the natural inclination of every human being is to be Muslim. What's the meaning of Muslim or Islam? A Muslim is someone that, let's say, he believe, or what's the correct word for it? Surrender. Let's say someone that surrender to the will of God. Okay, so that is the meaning of Muslim. So we say everybody is born Muslim, and then if your surrounding will make you grow up, stay Muslim, or grow up as Christian or atheist or Buddhist or something else. But the natural inclination, we are all born Muslim. We say we are all born Muslim, we are all Muslim because that's the natural inclination. Because I think they made, not I think, I'm sure about that, they make a study. So they ask little boys before the age, I think, of before a certain age, little kids, they ask them about God, and all of them, they believe in God. All of them, they believe that it cannot be that it's impossible that there's not a creator. Okay, because obviously if you look up of your surrounding, the trees, the sky, the mountains, it's going to give you the idea that there's someone that created all these things that we are seeing. So it's natural to believe in God. But obviously if you grow up in atheist circumstance or in the Buddhist circumstance, so your circumstance is going to be different. You're going to believe in something else.
Brothers and sisters, we are back after our break. We do now ad-darsul.
But then obviously, if you're lucky, let's say that those that they grew up in an in a Muslim atmosphere, they are lucky per se. And then obviously they have to reaffirm this belief, because obviously then you have your own intellect and you can reason by yourself. And when you start reasoning, you will start to, then you will say, okay, now you are Muslim for a second time, because you reason for your own self. You come to the conclusion that, okay, what you believe at the beginning is the truth. And that's why you see many people converting to Islam. If you see in the COVID time, there were a lot of people converting, or let's say coming back to their own natural disposition, because converting, that means that you were something, then you convert to something else. But like how I said, we are all Muslim. We are all born Muslim. So we'll say you come back to your original faith or natural disposition, because obviously in COVID time everybody had time to reflect, to reason, and that's why you see a lot of people come back to their own faith, to their own natural disposition.
Adasutasiu, lesson number 9. Now, this lesson number 9 combines everything that we have done so far. It's a very beautiful lesson. We will do it slowly. You will.
Have you ever? What do you know about Islam? Have you ever read the Quran, or is your friend? Did your friend introduce you to Islam? Obviously, if you're going to read or to hear the news about the false news that they are spreading, that's very unfortunate.
Understand everything, inshallah. دخل المدرس الفصل. What do you see here? دخل المدرس الفصل.
So, دخل المدرس الفصل. We have دخل is our fi'l and is our verb, and obviously we say the fi'l here can be mustatir or present in the verb, and here obviously is also present in the verb where it's our fa'il. A fa'il is mudarris. So before we say our fa'il is mustatir, we should go read the sentence and see where is our, if the fa'il is present in the verb or not. So dakhala, before we say mustatir, lu our mudarris. Okay, mudarris is our fa'il. So dakhala is the verb and mudarris is the doer or the subject of the verb. And obviously fasla is our object of the verb.
جملة فعلية فيها الفاعل موجود.
No, yeah, this is the sentence الجملة فعلية obviously.
مفعول به. See, in the sequence, فعل فاعل مفعول به. ووجد فيه, and what is وجد? فعل. What is the file? Where is the file? مستتر. تقديره هو يدل على مدرس. ما شاء الله. ما شاء الله.
Yeah, unfortunately, there are a lot, like how I said, there are some Muslim that you have to reaffirm your belief. Obviously, when you grow up, you can reason for yourself, and and to decide your own case, your own adventure, your own fate. Yeah, it's easy to say. Okay, yeah, you can say that they grew up in the Muslim houses, so at least maybe here and there they will pray, but obviously they don't. Maybe I'm not going to speak for them, but it's always good to reaffirm for yourself and not be a blind follower. The blind following is not something very admired in Islam. So we are always encouraged to think for ourselves, to reason. If you look in the Quran, Almighty God, Allah will always introduce the idea of reasoning, thinking, deep reason, to be with yourself and try to look out the signs that you are seeing, try to reason and to say, okay, is it really a God, or is who create all those kind of things that we are seeing, and to come to the conclusion that obviously there's a God that we call Allah, and the Arab Christian also will call God Allah. So it's the name of God, Allah. It's not something, obviously, like how you say, there's a bad stigma for all religions. I think the religion that has a very bad stigma is the religion of Islam, because of what you see in the television. In every movie they will make the Muslim the bad guy, or the Arab the bad guy, for say. And yeah, nowadays also the Christianity is not very seriously, people will, yeah, will diminish the religion of the Christianity. If you I don't know if you see what they did in the Olympics game. That was very bad. That was very bad. I think maybe the Christian they have to, yeah. But I also think it's also the fault of the Christian. They're not taking their religion seriously, and that's why people are inclined to insult it or to take it very very easy to insult, because not is going to it's going not like not is going to happen to them, but they don't have any repercussion of doing so. But if you see the other part, like the Jews, if you insult the Jews, you have a great repercussion. In Europe, yeah, that was bad. It was bad, but you don't see that happening to the Jews, because one one can say, okay, the Jews control the world, but at least there are rules that the government put for the Jews, for the Jews. So you can't do certain things to the Jews. You can a lot of things. So I think the government also have to implement some things. But yeah, that's very bad and very disgusting. Yeah, couldn't. I didn't watch the Olympic because of that reason. Because I say, how can you? Yeah, that's very bad.
يدل على
Yeah, what I will encourage you is to try to take the Quran and read it for yourself. Read it for yourself. Obviously, you say the Muslim that you have as friend, they're not maybe the best example. Obviously, uh, we are not the best example for Islam. We are humans. We can make mistake. So at least go to the source, to the sources, and try to see what is preaching, what is Islam preaching, and that's how, because this is the test we are in. Like, we Muslim, we believe this is the test we are in, and everybody have to pass the test. So we have to pass the test, and obviously, like I always say to some friends, like they say the same thing, like that you said, that okay, they believe in God but they don't follow any religion, so they try to uh, be the best human beings that they possibly can. It's like when you are in the school, like when you're in the school and you have exams, you have tests, and if you don't pass the test, you're not going to be promoted to the next class or to the next section. And you can't say that, okay, because you were not causing problem to the teachers, or you were a good behaving student, but you never passed the test, so you should be admitted or promoted to the next class. So yeah, what I can say is only to try, inshallah, your best to discover the truth. And for me, obviously, the truth is the religion of Islam. So I encourage you to read the Quran, and yeah, that will be my advice.
what that is, huh? How will you translate? teacher entered the
And
classroom.
obviously, I will also pray for you that you find the truth. You see in the Islam we read in the Surah Al-Fatiha. In the Surah Al-Fatiha is the opening. The opening chapter. In the opening chapter, we make supplication to Almighty Allah, God, to guide us in the right path. So every day, five times a day, let's make 5 times 5. You have 25. So like 25 times a day, we are always making the supplication. Oh God, guide us to the right path, and that's what we believe is the right path, Islam.
And found in it 15 students only.
دخل الدرس الفصل ووجد and he found فيه 15 طالبا student فقط only. فقال لهم and he said to them أين طلاب جدد الخمسة الذي جاءوا الأمس. So where is the new student? So where are the new 5 students that جاءوا, they came yesterday? Yeah, the one that will believe obviously in the religion, they are like how you say, they are very peace. They have a peace mind, so they're not worried. Like I can tell you that's for sure, because I just get injured 3 weeks ago. Like I burned my thighs, and I have like 2nd degree burn of my thighs, and yeah, the first hours, they were very painful. I was very in great pain, but we believe as Muslim, like for every pain, little pain, even if a mosquito bite you, okay, the little pain that you feel is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah Almighty God, will remove a sin of yours through this little pain that you felt. So I felt a great pain. So I'm hopeful that my sins are forgiven, inshallah. And yeah, I can say that for sure, because if you have a guide, that is guiding you how to live, you're very, you don't have a lot of stress. Let's say like that. You don't have a lot of stress. You always know why something is happening, or even if you don't know why something is happening, you are hopeful for the future. We have a saying of our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We say peace be upon him, peace and blessing be upon him, that he said the circumstance or the situation of a Muslim, yeah, and say that the situation or the circumstance of a Muslim is always good. Whenever something bad happens to him, he's patient until obviously it will develop in something good. So we'll be patient till the dark moment will go away, and then you can see some light. And whenever something good happened to him, he's grateful for the goodness that came toward him. So yeah, this is a summary of how a Muslim live his life. So whenever something bad happened to us, we should be patient. We should be patient, because we know that through this this dark moment, something good to come, or Allah will say that maybe God is testing you to increase your rank in paradise. So you should be patient, because the patience is very rewarded. Your patience is very rewarded, so you should be patient. And whenever something good happens to you, you you are thankful to God, and you being thankful, you're also being rewarded. So it's always a win-win for us.
Okay? So, Wajada, he found. Found what? Now we have an answer. Found what? Khamsata.
I think that maybe you should. I will encourage you. Alhamdulillah, thanks God. I grew up obviously in a Muslim environment. My family, they're all Muslims, so I thank God for that. And no, I started practicing before before COVID. I was always a practicing Muslim, because obviously, because I grew up in because of my family, the environment in which I grew up. But I will say that in my 18th or 19th teen, so I started, let's say, study more about the religion of Islam. Start studying more, because I could only read the Quran in Arabic, but I couldn't understand the Arabic language. So that's why I'm learning Arabic also. But I could read fluently in Arabic, and I will need a translation, okay, to understand what I was reading, and obviously to know also the the rules and regulation of the religion of Islam, what the teaching. I know the basic teaching, but I wanted to know more about my religion, because I was I think at the age of 19, something like that. I was always practicing, I was always praying, but I didn't know much about my, let's say, the religion itself. You know, okay, the basics, but there are a lot more to know. Like, when something happened, what did you have to do? When you are in this in a certain circumstance, what did you have to do? And yeah, things like that. And your belief also, the belief, what will make you uh, unbelieve, what will, like we will say, kafir will say that it's an unbeliever, what will take you outside the religion of Islam. So things to be careful, and what is the correct belief of Islam, things like that. So I would say when I was 19, I started to research more, because I also didn't know the seerah of our Prophet. The seerah is the life of the Prophet Muhammad, peace and bless be upon him. So that is when I started researching more, studying more about Islam. And I'm 30. I'm 30. No, let me correct myself. 15 days. For 15 days, last 15 days, I reached the 31. I reached 31. And what about you? How old are you? And yeah, you say that you grew up in the Christian. Your family is Christian, yeah?
Ashara. So Khamsata Ashara is your mafulun bihi. Just underline it and just write down Khamsata Ashara mafulun bihi. In book 3, we will make a detailed analysis of all these things. Okay, brother? What is Taliban? Tamiz, mashallah. Fakat, leave it, inshallah. Fakat is also kind of, the fakat word has never been used in Quran. Okay?
No. So fakat this mean only, and in the Quran it has never be used. and Allah never used the word fakat. So obviously أبو دخل يسوى فعل يسوى المدرس يسوى فاعل إن فصل يسوى مفعول به ده وجد واو يسوى like and then وجد يسوى فعل وجد then وأنت هي المدرس so تقديره على مدرس فيه in it. And then 15 what student, so this طالبا is تمييز. The تمييز is what is like will take out any ambiguity. So 15 what 15 what طالبا student. Okay, so student is our تمييز and فقط only. Oh, in Italy, yeah, we have a minority. In Italy, we are minority. Yeah, like yes, like what I was saying, because you're like we are all born Muslims, but then our environment is what is going to shape us, and either we stay Muslim or we stay we we will grow up as Christian because our environment is what is teaching us, or we'll grow up atheists because obviously we don't have any religious surrounding. And yeah, that is what our prophet said, because obviously he said every child is born Muslim, but is their parent or the society or the culture that is going to shape its form. So either it stay Muslim or is going to follow whatever the society or culture or the environment is in is going to shape him. So yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. 19. My friend, I would say my friend. That was the culture when you were 19. It's the party culture. Always going to club, something of this nature. So yeah, I try to distance myself, but yeah, I would say that thanks to God, I was very firm on my belief, and I was not someone that would just follow somebody, because on the on this year that I was starting very to follow my religion. Obviously, I was not. I won't say I was not well accepted, because my friends, they were also, some were Muslim, some were also Christian, but both of them were partying. We'll say that in Islam we call it the time of Jahiliyyah. The time of Jahiliyyah, that means the time of ignorance. So you didn't know much about your religion, so you were just doing what the people were doing. But when I was learning more, I started to put rules also for my friend. I will tell them, okay, like for example, the first rules I started applying is I was not sitting in a table where there were alcohol, or I was not shaking their hands or greeting. Yeah, I was not touching more any female friends. Like obviously in Italy we have the culture of kissing the uh, how you say it? Kiss, yeah, let me call kissing the cheek. Okay, yeah, kissing the cheek. Yeah, we have this culture of kissing the cheek with females, males, and yeah, left, right, and so I initiate this this rule. I say, okay, look, I can't, I can't kiss you. I can't shake your hand. So I would say that my friends, they were comprehensive, but also because I was hard hard for say. But I thank God that my friends were comprehensive. I was not hard like I was hard on them, but they were comprehensive of my religion. They were comprehensive of what I was trying to do, because obviously we were they were religious also, and some of them, they were like just like me some years or some few months before. They were not so practicing as Christians or as Muslim. Yeah. That's a good thing, and it's also something that if you have a good friend, they will make it easy for you. They will make it easy for you. Like for the drink, I hope your friend don't drink in front of you, or they don't encourage you to start drinking. I hope so, because obviously bad friends, everybody had bad and good friends, but I hope that your good friend are more than the bad apples. Um, yeah, I thank God also for that the friend that I had were good, and yeah, they were drinking, but when I start giving myself these rules, they were appreciated. Like the drinking alcohol, even though the Christian friend could drink alcohol when I was with them, because I start implementing these rules. They know that, okay, whenever I'm coming out with them, they shouldn't drink alcohol on the same table that I am. So they will, if they want to drink, they will just get up and go outside or move aside and drink alcohol, whatever they want to drink. But it's good for you that you stop drinking. 3 years is a very good achievement. I I know how hard is. I don't know how hard it is, but I have friends that they are telling me that it's very hard. Like, for me, I never drink, so it's not a problem. But for someone that he used to drink something, stopping is very hard. It's like stopping to smoke. Yeah, that's the best thing. That's the best thing. At least they don't try to convince you to start drinking, and that's the good sign of friendship or good friends. That, okay, they know what your goals, and that's good. Yeah, I know that. The always how to explain yourself for me is when, like, I go to an interview, or I go to, not interview now per se, because I have a job, or I had a job. Uh, like when you have a meeting or you have appointment, and the doctor or the office you're going inside, there's a female, uh, and she she give you your hand, she give you the hand to shake. How to say, look, I don't I don't shake hands. Yeah, yeah, that's always always how to explain that. Was well, one day I was in the course of jiu-jitsu. I wanted to start jiu-jitsu. And the first 2 days, the trainer was a Brazilian. He is the main trainer. He's the coach. And on the third day, he was not there, or maybe he came late, I think. And the coach was a female, a female, and she put forward her hand. I said, "Look, I can't shake my hand." Yeah, it's here in Germany because now I live in Germany. I told her to her, "Look, I can't shake your hand because of my religion." And try to guess what she told me. She said, "Oh, that's bad." We say that's bad. I say, "Look, it's my religion." I say, "Yeah." She she was very angry, and she was very not respectful of my religion, and she was starting acting very bad. And then she asked me, "Okay, do you train with females?" I say, "Look, I can't touch your hand. How can I how can I drill with females?" And I don't know why. I don't know why she was very like I will tell you, like, we were 20 males, 20 men, and let's say five females. There were five women, five females. Why did you want to drill with me? There are other 90 men, subhanallah. Why did you want to drill with me? And that's no, the best thing now I found. I'm doing grappling. So all the most of the guys, they're all Muslims. So we don't have females involved. Yeah, I think so. I think so. That was bad. That was bad. But yeah, you have to stand on your own belief. Right? If you don't stand for something, you don't stand for nothing. And yeah, that is the case. That is the case. So, what's your name, if can I ask? Oh, nice, nice, nice. Vinco. I'm Musa. Musa, like Moses. The Oh, you grew up in Germany, so your German, you speak is German is your mother tongue. Yeah, I think if it's your mother tongue, you are very lucky because learning this language is something is something incredible. It's very it's very hard. It's very hard with the does this. Wow, yeah, my friend, lucky for you, lucky for you. For us that we have to learn it, it's a pain. It's a pain, subhanallah. It's a pain, but okay, I could also say that I didn't strive hard to learn it, but yeah, yeah, it's not. I will have to. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy for us. It's not easy for us. So now you are in Croatia, or you are still in you still live in Germany? If you say you grew up there, I think you're not longer here. Yeah, because and also the genitive, the dative, the wow, it's but obviously how I said, I didn't put much effort on learning it, but yeah. Oh, that's no, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, the taxes here in Germany, like, oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like the way that they tax people, it's crazy. And 50%, wow, that's something. That's something else. Yeah, that's the reason because I make my master in service management, in the business management. So I make my master, and obviously in Italy, uh, in those times, it was very difficult to find a job in your in those sector. And my professor like advised me to come here in Germany, that there are a lot more chances for this role. But unfortunately for me, I came in Essen. No, first of all, I was in Bayern. Like I give my CV. I went to a office for applying job. They say no, you have to you need to learn. You need to you need to know the German language. We don't care if you speak English or something like that. You have to speak German. So say okay, no chance. So I started learning Germany in those 6 months that I was in 5 months that I was in München, München, and then I moved to Essen. I moved to Essen. In München, I was in Burgau, in a little village. Let's say it like that. So I'm not a village type of person. So I need a big city. I need a big city because I grew up my whole life in a big city. So I moved here to Essen, and then also here in Essen, the same thing. The companies here, they don't care if you speak English. It's like it's nothing for them. I think I should have moved to Düsseldorf. Düsseldorf is more international. It's like a more international city. So yeah, yeah. So what type of company do you have, if I can ask?
Leave fakat as fakat. Okay. Fakala. Fa is ataf. Kala. Kala verb.
No,
Fa'il mustatir.
no.
Means he said. Lahum.
To them, they are
To
majrur.
them. Jar majrur. أين طلاب الجدد الخمسة الذي جاءوا أمس.
Why the new
Look at this.
5 students?
أين but don't go in detail, brother. Uh, we'll translate only. أين الطلاب. Where are the students? Now we define the students.
New student,
الجدد. What is الجدد?
new, not,
الخمسة.
but
Not.
not. Sorry, something
Al-Khamsatu also not. There are no badals here.
no.
At-Tullabu, and then that is the manut. Where is the not? Al-Jududu. Al-Kham.
Yeah, maybe because for the IT, because you're in, because maybe it's in the IT Bereich. It's in the IT maybe. Yeah, because in the service you have to speak with clients, so you have to speak with client and improve uh, the situation of the company. So you need to approach your co-workers also, and so you need to learn. You need to have the German language. You need to learn the German. So that's why. Yeah, in IT is very I think because of programming. Yeah, yeah, because I think in programming you don't have you're not much in contact with client. I think, but I don't know, but it is very good also. E-commerce business. Well, yeah, nowadays is everything's that is the future. E-commerce, e-commerce. Yeah, I have a friend of mine. It's also a YouTuber. Maybe you know him. I don't know. It's called Yunus Jones, and he's going to start. He want to start this e-commerce on TikTok on selling perfume. He have his own. Yeah, it's not that he's have his own. He's in contract with some company, so they will receive perfume and it have to start. It will start selling them for his gain. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yunus Jones. Yeah, him. Yeah, yeah. No. Yeah, I think if you were staying in German for the last 2 years, yeah, you should know him. I think it's very popular here in Germany.
Satu and Alladhina also is a naat here because it is describing them.
No,
Alladhina ja'u amsi. Brother, what is ja'u? Fi'l Madi. Where is the file? Wow. Huh? What is this? What is the first form of ja'u? Ja'a. Ja'a, ja'a, ja'u, ja'at, ja'ata. That's it. We will do the letter. We'll, we'll do the balance of it later on, inshallah. We'll do
Nahim
these
Sky.
kind of verbs, we'll do it later on, inshallah.
Nahim Sky. No, no. Uh, I don't know. I only know Jonas Jones because obviously because he's also a friend of mine, and yeah, today we have to go out together also. But apart from him, I will meet others influencer through him, but yeah, I'm not. Maybe I know someone that is called Anais, that he makes videos with him, Anais, and who else Anais, and yeah, I'm also bad with name. I have to say that, but yeah, that is good. Oh yeah, yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. That's for sure. It's reflecting. uh, their lifestyle. Yeah, that's for sure. Their lifestyle is something else. Like, but I think you shouldn't be. I think you have the same lifestyle as them if you own your own company. So now I'm not I'm not counting your pocket, but you shouldn't be lesser than them. But for obviously because they are influencer and people know them, their face is easy recognizable. That's only the difference. That's the main difference. That's their face is recognizable. But I would say that it's sometimes I would say it's also there's a positive and negative to that. It's a positive negative, like sometimes when we go to, like I was say, when I get injured, I burn myself and we went to hospital. Obviously at first we went to uh, the next day that we went to the hospital, like because they knew him, so they treat me let's say very nicely. Yeah, that's the negative part. That whenever we go out, it's like, can I take a picture? 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 Or can you make a video? Or can I? So that's the negative part. Yeah, but yeah, reinvesting, that's the best strategy. Reinvesting on yourself, that's the best thing someone can do. Like I also opened a company in Ghana, and yeah, I'm only for now. Yeah, I open a company. I want to open a second one. So yeah, I know that for sure. Reinvesting now, like I'm eating like a poor, but it's the journey is you will appreciate more the journey when uh, when you start eating from what you plant. So that's good. That's the best thing someone can do. Oh, connection is important everywhere. Connection is very good. Now I open uh, a water business, so I'm selling water, and then the next stage is for me to open to start this e-commerce. But for now, because I have contact in Nigeria, my uncle lives there, so like to open a shop in Ghana where I can sell clothes, the African, the traditional African clothes also, and then yeah, then God willing, I want to start also the salt mining. Salt mining is a good business. Salt mining, and that will be the third company, inshallah. God willing, or the third adventure that I want to start soon. But everything step by step, everything step by step. Oh yeah, yeah. That's I think, yeah. Outside the e-commerce, I think these natural resources, they are the best because they are always there's always a demand for it. There's always demand for it. Water every day. Everybody use water. Salt also. So there will always demand. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The same year, 26 years old, and to have already open your own company. That's I should, like, how do you say, hat off. That's a great achievement. That's a great achievement. No one. It's not easy. It's not easy nowadays. There are some people that they like this adventure of this risk, not being sure what you're going to end the next day or the next month. And there are some people that they want to be safe. They want to play safe. They say, okay, at least I have a corporate job. I know that every month I have my salary. Every month I'm receiving tot amount. And yeah, they don't like the risk. They don't like to put themselves into a difficult situation or circumstance. But uh, we are the same, my friend. Vinko, we are in the same, we are in the same, we are in the same, we are in the same game. For now, we are in the same game. Uh, like a lot of cost and little achievement, little gain. Like yesterday, for last week, one of the uh, motorcycles that we are using to deliver to the client the waters, the engine broke broke out. So I have a pain of repairing or buy a new motor, or just substitute a new engine. But I think I'll I'll go to the lesser pain substitute of a new engine. Or every day, every day. Like some, I can tell you, when my brother called me and told me about the broken engine, I started laughing. Like I was not into any stress because obviously I have something bigger. I bought myself. I say, okay, if the engine broke, we can repair it. It's not a big deal. Sometimes you just laugh about it. Yeah. But for the e-commerce, what yeah, that will be nice. That will be nice. At least, let's say, maybe for 1 month, when things go smoothly, will be will be very good. So what will be the, maybe in the e-commerce, something that will go not as planned? Because man will think, okay, e-commerce, you only program, then you sell or do what you have to do. So there's not a lot a lot of things involved. Wallahu alam, I don't know. You have to. But alhamdulillah for everything. Like, I will bring you back to the saying of the Prophet. Peace and blessing be upon him. He said, everything for the Muslim is good. Whenever something bad happen, is patient. And whenever something good happen, is thankful. So that will be summarize the situation that I'm in now. Okay, my friend. Mm. Wow. Yeah, with AI, like, wow, that's hard. That's hard. That's hard. It's because with this AI, it's every day something new. Wow, I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine. That's hard. That's very hard. Technology. Okay, Vinko, I'm going to leave the stream, and like if you're interested in what I'm doing here, or you want to have a nice conversation again, I'm Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, obviously, 6:30. I'm always going live. So see you on these days. I hope to see you on these days. Also to have some conversation or some chat like how we do just now. Or maybe to see if one of us didn't have any problem on his day, on his week in his business. So see you again, Vinko. I hope you have a nice day. Oh, that's I don't know about that. How to check that? Yeah, I have my phone with me, so I can always check it.